Hello, the internet, and welcome back to Road Hazard. On this episode, we're going to do a little bit of paintwork to give this thing a Hollywood makeover, and we're going to do a little bit of tuning by replacing a worn-out Edelbrock carburetor with a fresh Holly. At this juncture, you might be asking yourself, why in the world are you masking a car with a roll of paper towels and electrical tape? And the answer is quite simple. I bought masking supplies and then forgot them at home. And instead of going and spending another, $30 on stuff, this is crap I had laying around. If it looks stupid, but works, is it really a dumb idea? Behold, a gray hood. done. The El Camino is painted. We're going to reveal what that looks like at the end of the episode. I wanted to share with you some stuff that I found. I'm a sucker for a good deal. I can't say no to Facebook Marketplace. And I recently, as in yesterday, acquired some stuff. I got not one, not two, but 3 Holley carburetors. Fresh units for $125. Hell yeah, brother. 2 600s and a 750. The 750 is going to end up on the big block we're putting together for the El Camino. One of those 600s is going on the El Camino right now to replace the garbage Edelbrock that's on it. There's nothing inherently wrong with Edelbrock carburetors. They work. They move fuel into the motor. However, they're kind of marketed towards the part of the population that doesn't know the finer points of tuning carburetors, which is kind of why their whole claim to fame is plop and go, you know. You just stick it on there. It's usually pretty close out of the box and you can just run. They're not super good at wide open performance, and I'm having problems with wide open performance with this Edelbrock. So instead of fiddling with it and going insane, because I really don't like these carburetors anyway, we're just going to put one of these brand new Holleys that I've got on it. And that'll be perfect for this motor. It's a pretty mild 350 with a cam and intake. It doesn't even have headers. It's running stock manifolds, so it'll be just about perfect for this little engine. It only has 1 metering block, but we don't really need the 4-corner idle tuning capability on this engine because it's pretty mild. So this will be perfect for this engine. We're going to go ahead and remove the Edel junk that's on it, and I've got a 1/2-inch spacer. We'll plop down there because I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked yet, but I'm 99% certain this is a spread bore manifold and Holley's a square bore. So I got a spacer. We'll throw that on there. Throw the new carb on there, get it set, get it dialed. We'll throw the vacuum gauge on it just to make sure it's mint. And you know, we'll get the float set and all that stuff and be good to go. If we end up selling this engine, which I don't, I'm gonna hit that guy with a baseball bat. He just sits on his bike, flips through Instagram, revs the motor every once in a while. He's really cool. We're gonna start by removing all the old stuff, and then there'll be a few things we need to change, like the PCB setup on the Holley is here on that back passenger corner, instead of in the front like it is on the Edelbrock. So we'll need to run a longer hose, we'll need to plug off some vacuum leaks, and then we'll need to plug in the vacuum advance on that distributor to one of the vacuum ports on our carb here, probably this one here on the base. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
stud off of the old carburetor for the TV cable. 7/16. I have hit my head on the hood latch of the El Camino 7,000 times. Oh, there's a usable stud right there. It's even got the little thing for a pin in it. I don't know if I've got pins, the tiny cotter keys. But that sure will work on our carburetor, so let's get that off. They're getting after it next door. Where did this clamp come from? Oh, never mind. That's a dangerous question. Wow, that runs so much better. Holy crap. Screaming hobo. Florida. Oh, it's just loose. That appears to have solved that. Man, thing runs killer. Alright, let's set the idle mixture screws. They are Ooh, right out. Now I can bring the idle back down. Back at around 700 and much smoother. Poly carburetors. I think it's ready for a test drive, don't you? Feels pretty good. Pulls okay. It might not be getting full throttle, maybe 3/4. We can fiddle with it, but man, drivability's there. Go Holly. Let's see how it idles. I might have to adjust the floats. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play with the floats. For dead stab. Whoa! Yeah, okay. What did I say about wide open throttle performance? It would bog doing that with the Edelbrock. Alright. Needs some fiddling, but damn, I think we're in good shape here. We've got it on flat level ground. Idling. We're gonna set the float height. See, it's too high. Just a bit too high. Perfect. Maybe go a touch higher. See it just barely dribbling out? That's where you want it. Thing in the rear. Whoa, the rear's way too high. Holy shit. It's gushing. I need to shut it off. That's like a dangerous amount of gas. The floats are set. The idle mixture screws are set. It runs money. It starts good. And now it's time to show you what we've done with the paint. Obviously we've got the gray hood. You saw that, but there's the door. I'll give you a little a little while to guess. What have we done here? Give up? Already have your answer? Bam! My Name is Earl. Remember that show from like 20 years ago? It's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But the main character, Earl Hickey, he's got a 73 El Camino, so, different nose, but gray hood, blue door, red Elko. And, man, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I actually love it. Don't ask why. I couldn't tell you. Check out how good this thing starts, though. It runs so much better with the Harley. Want some rev action? We can make that happen. That's gonna do it for this episode of That's gonna do it for this episode of Road Hazard. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, every like, every comment, every subscriber. While we're on that note, go ahead and hit some of those buttons for me. Sure do appreciate it. Stay tuned next time for where we're gonna work on the Suburban.